Oh boy, here we go. Hey. I have a mic, but it's not great. It doesn't connect to my camera, um, and it's really quiet. So I have decided to do a video of me exposing myself. Um, this video is going to be me talking about bad and stupid things I've done for cosplay. Um, the list is longer than I wish it was. It's not long, but it's still quite a bit. First thing on my list is most, pretty much all of my cosplays are brought from AliExpress. So this My Hero uniform is brought from AliExpress. The majority of my cosplays are from AliExpress. I'm gonna say right now, I don't think AliExpress is that bad unless you buy something that has no reviews. Like, if you find something on there and it's good and it has a bunch of reviews, I would say it's pretty safe to buy. Is one that I think a lot of people do, because I've seen people do it, and it's wearing cosplays that aren't weather appropriate. I've done this back, I think it was 2018 Comic Con, mid-May, hot, it was summer, it was so, it was so hot, and I went to Comic Con as Todoroki. Bad idea. Not because I went as Todoroki, but because of what I was wearing. At that time, I didn't have any like My Hero cosplays. Like, I didn't have the uniform or the gym uniform. So I wore a shirt, a jumper, and a denim jacket all in one, and I couldn't take it off for the entire day because if I couldn't take it off because like the jumper, it would smudge my makeup and it would pull the wig off, and I didn't have time to fix it. So I was like, I'm not taking this off. I'm not taking off this cosplay. And I almost overheated for the whole day. And the second one is during the winter, actually, and it wasn't that long ago because it was snowing in my area, and I decided to bring out one of my Attack on Titan cosplays. I brought out Sash and I brought out Armin in the snow, and I thought, right, because when I'm cosplaying in my house, it's not going to be that I always get really warm in that cosplay, so I wouldn't need that much layering. Boy, was I wrong. On the first day, I brought out my camera and I brought out my tripod to go take pictures. And I brought a
but I didn't wear it because I put it on the floor like an idiot. Like, I put it on the floor so I could put the tripod on, which I in the end didn't do. Super weird, don't do that. So I couldn't wear my coat, and I was freezing, and I had to walk in high-heeled boots as well.
And another time with like cold weather was, I think, 2 years ago, and I decided it was going to be my first ever time bringing a cosplay outside, and my friend came with me, and it was freezing, and I was wearing this long skirt and a white shirt. I didn't bring, and I had a coat, but I wasn't wearing it for the majority of the time. I also wasn't wearing any leggings underneath because I was stupid. And we went to this playground where it was empty, like it was windy and it was rainy, and it was a horrible day to take pictures. I don't know why we chose that day. I don't think we even looked at the weather. It was just a horrible day, and we ended up freezing. And I remember we went into town. And we walked into a shop, and we went into the toilets, and we just sat on the radiators trying to desperately warm ourselves up. We were that cold. So yeah, weather. Make sure you check the weather and you bring weather appropriate stuff with you. On our next thing, is using. I can't believe I've done this. Using normal tape on my face. don't use normal tape to tape your face. Use medical tape. Do not, like I repeat, do not use like normal clear tape, masking tape. Don't use that. Like, don't use that tape for your face. It's such a bad idea, and it very rarely holds either. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Using expired makeup. Now, this is a thing that I still do, and I buy lots of cheap makeup. That should have been another thing I put on my list. I should have done that. Cheap makeup, nothing wrong with it. I use it a lot. Like, if it's makeup, it doesn't really matter that much. The next one we have is I rarely wash my wigs. It's sad. I rarely wash my wigs because if I've styled a wig and it looks really good, I'm probably never gonna wash it unless it's been completely destroyed and I need to restyle it. Then I'll wash it. Sometimes I'll wash a wig when it arrives, and then usually after that I forget about them and I don't wash them. I rarely wash my cosplays as well unless I'm going outside in them. Ooh. But there is a reason to why I rarely wash them. Is because like of the fabric. I'm like scared if they're like not gonna work properly. Just in general. So that's why I rarely wash my cosplays and my wigs. And I very rarely style my wigs. That is another one. If a wig arrives and I like how it looks, most of the time the majority of styling I will do would cut the fringe of the wig, and that would be it. If it's like, I don't know, a meaner wig like this one, I spent like hours trying to style it. It needs a restyling. But yeah. I very rarely style my wigs, unless I have to. The wigs I've styled is this wig, my Miku wig, and some other wigs. Lots of my wigs right now are in a drawer, in a bag, just chilling, and I whip them out when I need them. Probably not the best way to store my wigs, but you know them. You know what? I'm gonna show you my bleh. Joking. This is the drawer that I have, and it's filled with wigs. The only wigs that I have hanging up right now is my Miku wig, which is hanging up. I'm never putting it in a drawer. It took hours. So that was some of my bad and stupid things I've done for and in cosplay. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, this is probably very rushed, and again, the audio quality sucks. If this microphone had worked properly, then you know, it could have been better, but here we are, I guess. If you enjoyed, you can subscribe if you like. I will post when I feel like it. I don't have an upload schedule at the moment. I also have a Twitch account. It is Yellow Pip if you would like to watch me stream. I play Minecraft, I play some 5 Minutes at Freddy's, Doki Doki, every bit of games like that. I also have an Instagram if you would like to follow and look at my cosplays, and my TikTok is there. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!